Everyone would admit that Donald Trump has got his flaws. He's a little different than many of us in the way we speak. As I told many people, I don't think I'd ever expected him to be my Sunday school teacher. But that's not what we're hiring him to do. But I'll tell you something that I do believe. Our country is moving into an unprecedented opportunity, and I believe Donald Trump will turn out to be one of the great presidents of our time, and maybe one of the greatest ever. Our response is, no, I'm feeling ecstatic. Not just because I think our side won, and we have a shot to actually put good people in the Supreme Court, put decent people in the various agencies, and stop the overregulation and the overburden that is killing small business and killing jobs, to put people in the State Department that might rid Foggy Bottom of the horrible pro-terrorist nonsense that has infiltrated that hideous agency. Not only to get people throughout the agencies who will run a fair show, but part of it is, and quite frankly on a personal level, the fact that Hillary didn't win means I don't have to seek asylum in some foreign country because I knew I was going to be a target.
Yep. Yeah, Mike's been supporting him for a while.
There's some important lessons I think that we learned from this, and I find it real interesting when I'm watching on television now and I hear some of these Republicans who are never Trumpers and now they're trying to pretend like that, yeah, you know, we're okay with all this.
Right. Purge.
Yeah, you know, it's the classic saying that victory has 1,000 fathers. Defeat is an orphan. And 1,000 people out there claiming that they were really with Trump, but I remember the ones who weren't. Some of whom shared the political stage with me and who signed the same pledge I signed and said the same words I said on national television, and that is that we would support the eventual nominee of the party. I'm going to be very blunt with you. A person who signed that document, which was a contract with the RNC, and who stated to the country they would support the nominee and then didn't because they got their feelings hurt, that somebody said something they didn't like, have no business playing this game at this level. This is big league ball, folks, and if you don't think you're going to see the sight of your own blood, don't get in the arena because the lions will tear your flesh off. That's how it's played. And anyone who got into this thinking you weren't going to get hit hard and busted up and bloodied up, should never have gotten on the stage. And for those who don't understand why that pledge was important, the Republicans across America spend millions of dollars building an infrastructure of information, an infrastructure of data and research to which we as candidates have access. What they ask us in return for receiving millions of dollars worth of assets and resources is that we would simply have the integrity to support the person who eventually got the nomination of our party based on the votes of the people in our party. And for someone to come through that whole process and say, yeah, I know what I said, but I'm not going to do it. We should never entertain that person in our party as a serious candidate for public office again. Let me be blunt.